All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Wednesday night call. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are super excited to always be together every Wednesday night for our training. So I appreciate your dedication and certainly your commitment to this call, because there are people always preparing just for you. So it's a gift of time and a gift of love, as I always say. Thank you guys so much. Oh, this month we are starting GTC month, which is Global Training Conference. We're going to be having our once a year conference coming up in the middle of this month. So in a couple of weeks, we'll all be in Vegas together, and it's going to be an amazing time where we're just going to have so much training, new products, inspiration, and lots of details on how we can continue to move our business forward. So I cannot wait to get to experience that with all of you. So in recognition of GTC month, I stumbled across, I have been a student for all of you these last, since February, since we started, or March 1st, we started our 90 days of consistency, our 90 days of success. And we have been studying the law of consistency with our group and how much that is changing businesses. And so I've been a student of being consistent with the recipe for success in this business model. And as evidence always shows itself, we saw people last month have the best month they've ever had in their business. We had people go into qualification. We had people promoting. We had people that were achieving bonus levels, all because they have been working their business consistently. So being a student of consistency and really trying to up my game, not only as a person in a personal business of mine as a consultant, but also as your leader, really trying to seek leadership wisdom in every area of this so that I can be my best for you every Monday when we do our huddle calls. I wanted to say that I stumbled across something. And what we're going to be doing tonight is only going to take us about 20 minutes, but I want to bring a little piece of GTC 2016 to all of you tonight with a very strong message that's right in alignment. When I watched this and stumbled across it 2 days ago, I was like, oh my gosh, we all have to hear this, because this message is for each and every one of you that are embracing consistency and wanting success. So Christine is my partner in crime tonight. She is always my go-to when times of trouble, when I'm like, oh, girl, I don't have any internet. Can you help me? She's always there in every aspect of my life. But Christine is going to be playing our video this evening, and so take notes. There are so many nuggets in this video. You will truly be blessed by being present tonight. So thank you so much. Christine, we'll let you go ahead and roll the video.
Can you see my screen?
I can, yes.
Oh, you guys, how many of you, this is your first time GTC? You know, whether it's your first time or this is your second time, your 10th time, I can remember sitting here for my first GTC. In fact, I was holding the cement up. And I came to my first GTC as the national vice president. And I remember thinking that I got it. I thought that I knew how big this was till I sat here in Vegas and I realized the very best hasn't even happened yet. And I want to make sure that you guys leave Vegas and you take every single thing that you hear and you bring it home. Because when I left Vegas, you guys need to be working the phones while you're here. I called every single person that ever said no to me, ever laughed at me, ever hid in a bush. Every team member, and I said, my plane lands 11 o'clock, get your rear end in my living room by 2. You need to hear this. So you guys, I am so in love with my topic today, and I want you guys to know that momentum in your business is your secret sauce. It makes all of the difference. And here is what I want you guys to know. Momentum, when applied, sustained, and maintained, will help you build an incredible, successful business. And here's what I want you guys to know, which is so exciting. You have 100% control over that. 100%, and I love that. Nobody is responsible for your success and your momentum than you. And I want you guys to be really, really excited about that, because here's what happens. So many people overthink momentum. We spend so much time thinking. You guys, you don't get paid to think, okay? So here, how do you create momentum? Because that's a question that I get all the time. And here's what I want you guys to know about momentum. Momentum is consistent activity compounded over time. And when you're building an Arbonne business, activity and consistency are huge. Absolutely huge. Momentum has been my secret sauce in my business now, you guys. This is my decade anniversary in Arbonne. From the outside, because I hear this all the time, people think I work my business all of the time. And I am here to tell you guys that I have worked my business consistently, so I never have to work it constantly. Okay, that's the key for you guys. How do you create momentum? Okay, here's something that's so important, and I am so passionate about it. Momentum begins with passion. You guys want to be passionate about your Arbonne business. Be so in love with it. Your energy creates momentum. You want to be the type of person that when you walk into a room, because we know there's 2 types of people. You either light it up when you enter the room, or you're lighting it up when you walk out of the room, okay? Your energy is your force. Clarity creates momentum. It is clear focus. I heard Deanna talk about this too. It's clear intention. Be crystal clear on what you want and where you are going, and be crystal clear on what you are willing to do to have exactly what you want. Set powerful goals, you guys. Without a goal, you are wishing. It's simply a wish. And I want you guys to fall in love with your goal. Every single day, you want to be taking steps that are getting you closer to that goal, because when you are so in love with your goal, it's going to feel effortless. And what happens when you don't meet a goal, you guys? Because it's going to happen. I've been building this business for a decade, and I'd be completely out of integrity if I told you I've met every goal. And I, too, throw pity parties. I do. They're not pretty. But here's what happens over time. As you grow your leadership, your pity party lasts shorter amount of time, okay? So when you don't meet a goal, what do? You immediately set a new goal. You get focused. You get clear. You get obsessed to be better. You show up bigger. You don't shrink down. You guys, you rise up and you be proud. Do not be afraid of setting a goal and not meeting it. Be afraid of not setting a goal and meeting that one, okay? So set another one and be amazing and go out and conquer it. Because here's what true success is. Not only in Arbonne, you guys, but in anything you do in life, it's committing to a lifelong commitment of personal growth and development. When we grow, we are in momentum. So you want to make it your mission to always be moving forward. When we make moving forward our mission, you guys, obstacles are simply an opportunity to show them who is boss. You are going to get obstacles all the time. You own your success. And those obstacles are going to show up to test you. And you want to take immediate action towards growing to the next goal and committing to action, okay? And I'm stressing the word commitment, you guys, because so many times we think we've made a commitment, okay? Let me just give you the quick definition of commitment. Commitment is doing what you said you were going to do long after the feeling you said it in has passed. Like, how easy is it to commit to a diet till you see a cheeseburger? And then if you're anything like me, you like scroll. Okay, I actually went to bed last night thinking about a cheeseburger. So make a huge commitment. That means no back door. It means no options. It means being all in. It means having a no matter what attitude, you guys, because when you make a huge commitment, you know what happens? You become unstoppable. You become completely unstoppable. And you want to create a vision. Here's the false belief that people have. Vision is not with your eyes. When you look at your business, your life, your future through your eyes, you guys, you are limiting yourself. Use your imagination to see. When you use your imagination, anything that you conceive, you can achieve. You can literally set yourselves on fire. And I want you guys to know this. You have that much power. Many of you guys have heard this before. Those who look on the outside, meaning somebody else who's going to do it for you, the next person that comes along, the next ace, the next business builder, the next promotion. Those who look on the outside dream, you guys. Those who look on the inside awaken. I want each and every one of you sitting in this arena to know you have exactly what it takes to build this business as big as you want to build it. You are enough. You and you alone are enough. There is nothing more powerful than the human soul set on fire. So what do you guys want to do? You want to follow a system. You guys, that is so important. Don't overthink this. Don't look for the new, the best way. Pack your calendar. Be on a mission every single day to wake up and be better than you were yesterday. Don't compare yourself to anybody in this business. Or in life for that matter. The only competition you have is the reflection you see in that mirror that you're looking at in the morning. And your goal is to push yourself to be your very best. So how do you ensure momentum is sustainable? It's consistency. It's discipline. It's absolute love and passion for the game. It's intense focus. It's commitment. Did you guys know that 95% of the people that set a New Year's resolution do not follow through? Isn't it amazing at 2 minutes of midnight and that ball drops? You could do anything. Okay? 95% of the people do not have the discipline to follow through with that. And many of you sitting in this arena will hear that and see the odds. I want you to see the opportunity. And here's one thing I want to add, because one of the things people sometimes see is the percentage of people, right? I'm like squirrel, I'm getting off for just a second. See the percentage of people that make it to the top of this company. How many of you people have asked you, what are my odds? What are my chances? Right? Here's my answer to them, because I answer it with an answer. We have the same company. We have the same products. We have the same opportunity. The only variable factor is you. So let me ask you, what are your odds? Every single one of us have the same opportunity to follow through with our New Year's resolutions, just like we have the same opportunity to be in momentum in our business. But what happens? Life, distractions, setbacks, heartaches, disappointment, lack of focus, bad habits. And you know what happens? Results stop and momentum stops because old habits kick in. This is such a huge opportunity for each and every one of you. And many of you have heard this. You do not become the best by being like the rest. You don't. Success is a choice. Choose to be better. Choose to push yourself. Choose to separate yourself. Choose to be in momentum. That's what I want you guys to know. Momentum is not something that poof happens. It's a choice. You are not responsible for your team's success. So to many of you, I want you guys to really realize that, and that could be a weight off your shoulders. However, you are 100% responsible for the atmosphere that you create as a leader. So my advice to you is to create an atmosphere of momentum. Be clear, be intentional, be professional, be energetic, be excited, you guys. I'm so excited about Arbonne, I can't even take myself. Be committed, be momentum. I want you guys to remember, we don't sponsor what we want in this business. We sponsor what we are being. So always be the example of what you want duplicated in your business. Keep the main thing the main thing. Please do not look for a better way. There's only one way to the top of this company, and it's creating a sustainable business with momentum and consistent activity. And consistent sponsoring leads to more sales, which is the lifeblood of our business, you guys. It's our growth. The more we sponsor, the greater our momentum, the more sales in our business. Be consistent with your personal development. I didn't get that when I started this business. This business grows you. It changes you. I am not the same person I am today that I was a decade ago. And thank you, Arbonne, for that, because that has been the biggest gift of this journey in 10 years. Because so many of you who don't know me personally think I'm fearless. And I had more fears starting this business than you could ever imagine. So really grow with your personal development. How do you keep momentum going? Grow your vision every day. Make it your mission to fall in love with what you are creating. Always have a what's next. Set powerful goals. Once you set a goal, you guys get up off your rear end and get into action. Because the action creates momentum. Reading is great, but if you do nothing with the book, it's useless. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. And please do not look for the perfect time. There is no such thing as the perfect time. If you wait for the perfect time, your dreams are going to pass you by. It's called regret. We create the perfect time. We decide that it's the right time. We have that much power, not only in Arbonne and in momentum, you guys, but in our life. And when we stop taking action, when we rest on our promotion, when we rest on our current team, when we rest on false and non-serving beliefs that we're not good enough, we stall momentum. We are living, breathing objects, and we are always in motion. We're either moving forward or we're moving backward. We are never standing still. So to keep momentum going, you guys, you always want to be moving forward. So does that mean that everything in your business and in your life is always going to be perfect in order to stay in momentum? And I am the perfect example. Absolutely not. Guess what? Real life happens. Real life has happened to me and around me in the last 10 years of building Arbonne. But consistent momentum has kept my business growing through all of it. To keep it going means, you guys, you grow through your struggles, you grow through your obstacles, and you learn in your lesson. Each opportunity, each obstacle is an opportunity, you guys, for you to grow and learn and be better. What it means is that you want to be creating so much momentum that absolutely nothing can slow you down. As leaders in this company, momentum is a choice, and it's going to create confidence. As you learn and move forward, you are creating an atmosphere of momentum. And you know what happens when you're in momentum? You learn to eliminate excuses. Excuses drive me crazy. Excuses scream amateur. I want you guys to break up with excuses and procrastination. It is a relationship that is no longer serving you. And when you take action, you know what it does? It leaves procrastination in the dust. And building momentum gets duplicated. As leaders, our energy, our consistency, our goals, our vision gets taught. It gets trained and it gets duplicated. Here's what I want you guys to know. Momentum starts as a single little snowball rolling down a hill. It takes so much effort at the beginning. As it rolls, you build power. You build stamina. As a result of being consistent, you know what happens over time? Building your business feels effortless. Over time, you will grow. Your team will grow. Your leadership will grow. And eventually, the action that you are taking is going to turn into inspired action. Inspired action feels effortless. The momentum you are building today, you are building towards your future. Create momentum. This business is so much bigger than each and every one of us. As much as I am so proud for the amount of consultants in this arena, but the amount of consultants that are in my organization sitting in this arena that I love so much. You guys, it gets duplicated. We start off as that little snowball, but as we lead our teams, we keep adding all these incredible snowballs. And I want you to picture thousands of snowballs flying down the mountain. It is the most powerful army. You have the power to create an Arbonne avalanche. You will be so in love with your business as a result of creating momentum. Here's what I want you guys to know. Momentum will propel you, carry you, ground you, move you, ignite you. Momentum thrives on you. And here is a quote from Dale Carnegie that I love. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Get out and get busy. We build success when we are in activity and consistent. You all have the power and the ability to create and meet your goals. Momentum is your kickstart. It's your fuel. It is your BFF in this business, and it is your secret sauce. You have the power in this business to create and meet goals that I promise you will transform your quality of life. 10 years ago, I was a snowball on the mountain. I had no sales background. I had no knowledge of our business. I had no team. And I had no clue how I was going to the top of this company. What I did know was that if I created a wave of momentum, committed to learning, committed to action, committed to stepping out of my comfort zone, committed to setting powerful goals, and created a vision that inspired me and kept me awake at night. In fact, one of the questions I get is, how did you promote so quick to the top of Arbonne? I asked when I was going to sleep again. They said, when you become an MVP. I'm like, I gotta move. I have insomnia, okay? And I knew that if I became so passionate that others would be able to feel what I was creating. On May 30th, 2006, you guys, I did a drop, tuck, and roll, and I became the first snowball and began my journey down the mountain. And I committed to growing to the top of our incredible company. And what I want all of you to know is that you can too. And I want to thank you, Arbonne, from the bottom of my heart for 10 years together. This company, our opportunity, our culture, our commitment to growth has transformed my life. And every single one of you sitting in this arena today, you deserve success. And I want you to know that you are the absolute most powerful snowballs in the world. And I want you to fall in love with our theme, that's Hello Future. I have never been more in love with our future, with my future, than I am today. And my promise to every single one of you is that the very best has yet to come. I love you.
Well, now that we won't be sleeping and we're all going to be having sleep spray, she always has such a way with words. And I think her message is so true to each and every one of us as we have embraced the consistency that is creating momentum for our business. I love what Lindsay Nelson said last night at the meeting. She says, you know what? If you weren't consistent in March, guess what? You get to start over in April. And this month can start your 90-day cycle of consistency. So start from where you're standing. You have that ability to do that with Arbonne. Thank you guys so much for being with us this evening. I hope that this message really hit home for many of you and that you took some of the information and that you'll apply it and understand a little bit clearer why consistency is truly the only way to your success. I love you all. Good night, everybody. Live, love, give, and think abundantly. Mwah.